Day after day, they take my friends away to mansions tall and grey, to the far side of town, where the thin men stalk the streets, while the saints stay underground. Oh. Day after day, they tell me that I should go. They tell me that I should flow to the side of town, where it's pointless to be high, 'cause it's such a long way down. Tell them that I will fly, I will flee, and I will break my arm. I will do me harm. Here I stand, foot in hand, I'm just talking to my world. I'm not quite right at all, am I? Don't set me free, I'm as helpless as can be. ESTN, give me a good lobotomy, 'cause I'd rather stay with all the madmen than perish with the sad men roaming free, roaming free. Like an horizon line, when a nation sells itself by lies, making nothing, disinformation and lies, oh, very dim. People who believe that shit, they must be very dim indeed. A memory of a face. All I have is a scrap, a little trace. All I want is a taste of how it feels. All I want is a glimpse of is to me. All I want is a touch from her sweet hand. All I want is a graze, a brush, a strand. All I wish is that I could figure it out. All I want is to talk, to laugh, to communicate. Falling off the edge of the world again, no. Falling off the edge of this bed again. I can never find my way out of this pain, this endless confusion. I can never find my way out of the rain. So, you know, recently not recently, things haven't really actually changed that much, but internal changes are happening within myself, and I mean, this is an ongoing thing, certainly, but I'm just really wanting to get out of Tokyo more and more, and I think, you know, something within me is telling me to get out. And I don't even want to use that word, problem. There's no problem, right? We make our own decisions and we can do what we do. But, you know, obviously, I've been here almost, you know, I'm in my 6th year of life here. The good part is that I don't really have any, like, family ties or any such things. I don't have a spouse or a girlfriend even. So I have nothing at all, like, keeping me here in terms of those issues. But the only thing that keeps me here, and people don't seem to understand this when, why don't you leave Tokyo? Well, it's that I'm contracted at several universities at once, and they're year-long contracts, and so, you know, without a place or a job or anything to go to just sort of like up and leave in the middle of a semester isn't very responsible, nor realistic, not to mention that if I'm leaving Tokyo, it's not like a, you know, like getting a moving company to move my stuff from point A to point B across town kind of thing, right? And I did that once last year, and even just that was like having to move back into my current place when I couldn't live there due to the rubber toxic flooring that was making me ill. That, alone was like kind of a nightmare and cost a lot of money. So realistically speaking, I have to sort of think this through before I just like, oh, I'm going to leave because I want to leave. It's not like this. Apart from, finances alone. I mean, there are other reasons and other issues. And mainly it's work, it's school, and it's classes. I want to talk about, though, and the other thing is to talk about this. It's not just Tokyo. The world right now is going through its thing. So it's not like, you can run away. It's not running away or trying to escape something that's unpleasant because it's unpleasant. There's a lot more to it than this. And so I have to, I seek out spaces like this, which is actually, this isn't even a park. This is like, I just happen to know this spot, and it's only my second time here actually. But actually when I was looking for it, I thought maybe I'll stop, somewhere else. I'm in a town, an area that's not obviously like, I'm not in Shinjuku or Shibuya. My neck is getting red because I'm getting bitten by bugs. But a number of the spots I thought, okay, well, I'll stop here, I'll stop there. There's some green here, there's some green there, little patches of green. And almost every time I tried to do that before I ended up coming out here, which is a bit farther from the station. I'm on my bicycle. Is that every time there's any patch of green, it's like cordon off, like, construction or don't enter here. Or construction, literally, it's Saturday and I went down one street, I thought, there's some like, rice field kind of, looks like there's some green down there and there's not much going on down there. And I turned down the street, and as soon as I did, there were two guys in construction outfits and helmets and, directing traffic. There wasn't much traffic, but there were two guys standing there with their hats on and their signs. So I started to get frustrated. I ended up coming out here because I know this spot. I'm getting bitten up pretty badly because this is, as you can see, it's in the shade and it's all just, there's a lot of bugs in here. So for that reason alone, I may end up moving soon because I'm really itchy. But I wanted to do a talk, and I can do it at home. I'm really tired of being in that tiny cramped apartment every day. When I say every day, I'm working every day, I'm out, and I'm glad to come home to it at night in a way, but it's also, it's cramped, and it's 5+ years of history in that room that I'm sort of, I tried to get out of there at one point. And when I sleep at night, I'm sleeping on a futon, and I wake up in pain every morning. I went to a kind of a chiropractor, where the insurance actually pays for it, which was good. It was less expensive than I expected, but the guy was nice, but the place was not clean, I felt. It bothered my throat. You see how sensitive I am. And I told him, I was like, something in this building? He said, I don't know. And, he pushed some spots in, actually the back of my neck, which was absolutely really painful for several days, it's better, but deep inside the right part here is still quite painful. And my shoulder is painful. This area, not my shoulder, but this area. I have a lot of stiff ligaments and things, and I stretch daily, and I do, and I get some exercise. I mean, I was on the bicycle today. It's not like I'm sitting in front of a computer all the time, and I come out into nature as much as possible and walk and take walks, long walks, and so on. Probably I need to do more athletic, physical, I don't join the gym because they air condition the places, they're cold, and I don't like the machines, and I don't like the music they play, and there's a number of reasons, and it's expensive, and it's commercial, and I don't like it. I'd rather be outside. But I probably could use some more physical activity. But anyway, as I'm getting bitten up here, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. Put this on, because it's in the shade. I'm not hot, I'm not sweating, right? This will protect my arms at least from being bitten, which is mainly. All right, so I'm putting this on even though it's warm outside. This wind around me, swirling about me, never dies, oh no, it never desists. The dark inside me, it's growing inside me, will it ever grow? Never desists, well I cannot be for this then, and I do not know where I've been. Cannot hear for the day. Don't know where I've been. And the stars above me, shining above me, they're just burning sad dark holes into the sky. Well, the light around me, it's growing about me, and it infers things, they make me cry. But the chaos, it's driving me mad, and the chaos, it's driving me insane. Chaos, it'll turn us into dust, all of us, and the chaos. Has rewired my brain. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. This being that was me, why you once called me, well it now belongs to a stranger. The beliefs, the thoughts I once had, once thought they were bad, they were simply trying to warn me against the danger of the chaos driving by. The chaos is driving me insane. Chaos will turn me to rust, and the chaos has rewired my brain. So, what I've been so frustrated with is not just Tokyo. It's like, of course, Tokyo is just overcrowded, and people don't really, they're not warm. There's not a lot of warmth of, you know, strangers pretty much don't talk to strangers, and you don't, like if you sit in a restaurant or something, I mean, occasionally, you know, but it's always, you know, I mean, it's just superficial stuff, you know, and it's not deep conversation, which is really what I'm yearning for, either this or spending time alone, which I do in nature, like today. I'm making music at the studio, but you know, I'm teaching 5 days a week, and I teach 3 nights a week now, and that actually changed it, because then I have to change trains, get on the crowded trains again, go to another town. Sometimes I have a bit of time in between to like get on the computer, do something. I went to the chiropractor between yesterday. Sometimes I have other things I have to do, so that gives me a bit of time to do, and then I wake up exhausted just every day, and at night I'm exhausted every night. Like recently, like last night, I think it was around 7:30. I got home maybe 6:37. I got home early because the class was canceled, which I didn't know. I went there and it was canceled, so I came home early. By like 7:30, I was sitting in my chair thinking, okay, I'm gonna do music. I'm gonna record something to take out the keyboard, maybe, you know, use the earphones. I was just exhausted. I fell asleep in the chair, and I kind of like in a hazy daze, you know, just tired, and I like opened my eyes. Maybe I should sleep. It must be late. What time is it? And look at the clock, it's 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. And I'm a late night person, and I'm like, what the hell? Why am I so exhausted? I guess I went to sleep around 11, no, it was earlier than that. Actually, I got into bed like 10:30. I took a shower, and I listened to some music in bed, like in my earphones, and when it finished, I was still conscious, and I took the earphones out and I put it away, and I slept, and I woke up this morning with the alarm at 7:30. I don't have work today, but I set the alarm the same time every day, and I was exhausted, and I was just lying there, and I had a bit of pain, but not as much. I said maybe it's better. Got it moved around, and I do have pain today, but it's a bit better than it was. So it was like this. The kids over there waving to me. See, the kids are friendly. They want to come talk to me. Running away. So I brought my guitar out here. Actually, I had to pick up my bicycle from the bicycle jail, because last Sunday they took it away. I was in another part of town, and I came back after hours, like an hour later. The building owners had done, and there was no phone number, and people are nice like this. I went, you know, the cafe where I go, which is in front of the building there where I had parked it. I asked, there's no phone number, where's the bike? And he said, it's probably here, and he showed me online, and I took a photo, and so today, it's Saturday, I went and got my bike, 2,000 yen, which is like $20 some US. Got it out, and I'm riding it again. So. But bigger issue, apart from the fact that I'm working and tired, and have pain every day and not enough nature around. There are some nice parks here, but you have to go to the parks, and you know, I can't do that every day. Yeah, very fatigued and dealing with a lot of, like I say, pain issues and things. But it's just, yeah. Everyone has their nose in their phones everywhere. And I talked to my students about this, and they were born with the phones, the smartphones, the devices in their hands, basically, right? It's like the next step is to attach it to your body, right? And be a cyborg, because basically they're attached to their phones, or their devices attached to their bodies. I said, have you ever thought about leaving the house without your device and going somewhere? And they look at me like I'm from Mars or something. Like, the entire world is inside the device. It's like they're living in the device. We're living in devices. I'm using the device to film this, but you know, I don't want to live inside the device. I'm come out to the park, you know, to do this. And I played my flutes and my guitar, and you know, I might use electronic devices indoors, but I'm making stuff with them. I'm making sound, and I'm using my creative mind. I'm not on ChatGPT, and I'm not doom scrolling, and I'm not, you know, SNS with people. I mean, that's the thing, is like, we think we're communicating when we do SNS, right? So it's like, oh, I got to talk to my friend, or I got to upload the photo of the moon. I only have to look at the moon for 10 seconds, as long as I can get a clear photo of it, and then I can upload it, and then I can get comments or likes, so I don't have to look at the moon anymore. And I said this to my students the other day. I was like, you know, like, using that as an example, students don't even look at the moon. Nobody looks at the moon. I mean, not nobody, but like, walk around town, I'm looking at the moon. I'm standing there for an hour looking at the moon, and people are like, you know, unless they're photographers with fancy cameras, I don't see anybody bothering to do moon viewing. Or, you know, I mean, like, in ancient societies, people like had events around stuff like this, you know. Even the hanami, which is the sakura, the cherry blossom season, it's like, you know, you're chatting and you're drinking alcohol, and you're not really looking at the cherry blossoms. You might take a second to put it on SNS. It's the simulacrum thing, you know, you take a photo of it, and you're admiring the photo more than the actual thing. The photo isn't the thing, right? It's the representation. It's c'est une pipe, or whatever it was. I don't speak French well. This is a pipe, or this is not a pipe, right? It's Magritte. I mean, this is, you know, how much further away from the reality have we gone? And Trump on Truth Social saying that Biden was executed in 2020 is a clone. And people, like, I told my students, and nobody like batted an eyelash. It's like, I'll take that off. All right. Well, I'm raging hard, and I feel like I am a child again. Oh, these neon streets climb so high I can't climb it. This bionic mind North Star. Need you to guide me home. Guide me home. My North Star. I want you to guide me home. Oh. I need help. I've done bad things, and I can't make any of them disappear. Oh, bring me flesh. It'll bring me happiness when I feel nothing. I feel nothing. North Star, need you to guide me home. Please guide me home. North Star, want you to guide me home. Oh, please guide me home. Here with the insects. We must be a veritable feast for the insects, the way that we eat meats, you know? So many things I can talk about. I mean, that I've kind of been talking about, I've been bitching about it on my SNS feed, that nobody wants to hear it. I don't get likes and I don't get comments, except the only comments I get are like, hey man, chill, you know? Like, if you want to write this stuff, you have to realize that people are reading it, kind of thing. So, that's fine. Because people's reactions are their reactions, which is something inside of them has reacted to words that are only expressing my frustration or my perspective on something. So, you know, it's fine. But I really feel disconnect with things other than, I mean, like, this is real, man. You know, this is the real world right here. I mean, it's like all the construction, like, coming here. It's like every time there's there's a wooded area with no houses or buildings or coffee stands or soda machines, you know. Let's chop down trees and build stuff and make houses. Or it's like we have a population crisis, not enough people, but we have to cut down more trees and make more stores or houses or some buildings or something. It doesn't make any sense. Everything is this. It's just money. And then, you know, the easy way out is to say capitalism's at fault. That's a simple sort of all-in-one answer, complaint, or something. But, you know, I mean, it's a lot more complicated than that. Yes, I mean, that's at the root of a lot of this, but it's not, you know, just like you can put it down to one word or concept. It's the way people are thinking. It's the way people are following and accepting, if you want to use capitalism as the model that, you know, the only model or something, that we have to somehow accept it and follow it, and we're all guilty of keeping it going in a way, you know? I mean, if we subscribe to it, which is why I've been thinking about whether I should get out of Tokyo and get out of the whole loop, you know? Use the Matrix metaphor. People, you say Matrix and then people say, oh, you know, Hollywood movie, and half the people I speak to don't even seem to realize what that movie is saying in metaphor. They used a Hollywood shell to convey a very deep message that many people apparently have sort of missed. But I'm not here to preach that either. My students, some of the brightest students, and they don't know, they can't even answer who was president the 4 years before Trump got back into office, and between Trump's two terms. What happened on January 6, 2021? They can't tell me, most of them. A lot of them don't even know who Elon Musk is. They don't know who Mark Zuckerberg is. I said, do you use X, anyone? I get some hands. I say, well, Elon Musk owns that. He owns your information. He knows more about you than you realize, perhaps. And you don't know who he is? Do we trust AI? Do we trust the information we get from AI? No? あ、こんにちは。こんにちは。いいですよ。私日本語喋れますよ。日本語わかりますよ。日本語。大丈夫よ。何やってるんですか？カメラと話してる。トークをしてる。で、これを YouTube にアップしてます。うん。何歳ですか、ミネさん？8。8？何歳？6。6？8。8？おお。ねえ、今何してる？今はスマホと話してる。なんでかってね、映像を撮ってます。トーク。YouTube かと思った。そうですね。まあそれっぽい感じ。でも自分のね。ね、口ね、やばいか。前ね、アリンコこの場所に前ね、食べさせちゃったの、安藤君が。安藤花ってことが。すごいね。このなんかお腹が黄色い人はメス。あ、そうなの？メス。これメス。おで、オスは白い。本当？中にゴキブリ入ってる。あ、ゴキブリ。この人ね、家まで持っていくの？これ。ママとかパパとか大丈夫なの？いや、ママは気持ち悪いって。見て。パパはオッケー。見て。あ、大きいじゃん。ね、でもこのカナヘビは俺が捕まえたから俺のだよ。だから俺んちに持って帰る。まだ。Okay, we're gonna try this. I think it needs to be tuned again. So I've been doing a talk, and then kids came and showed me their lizards. I thought they were geckos. They said they were lizards. Not sure. Little ones. Sounds all right. Gods, they envy us. So Homer once said, one day we are alive, next we will be dead. Today you are alive, make the best of every day. The lovely rose, make the bad things go. Hey, yeah, hey. Gods, they envy us. Fact, we're all doomed. Beauty of today. Sadness of old. All these wounds today, you are alive. Make the best of every day. From the wound of lovely rose, make the bad things go. A lens inside your mind, to the whispers in your brain. Try to see, but you were blind. Try to do all this in branches fell wild. The trees bent down. A lonesome child through a field of muddled thoughts. Through the whispers in your head, I try to think, but you could not. Try to do it all instead. Branches are wild. Oh, the trees bent down. Oh, your lonesome child. Hey, fool, how'd you done? All your friends, where had you gone? Where have they gone? Oh, my child, I love you. All this time. I haven't performed live at all, in front of people at all, for several months. April? Beginning of April, I think. Is that right? March? April, I think it was in April. The very beginning of the month. And I really, it's not that I don't want to, I kind of do, but the other night I went to an open mic because of that. I thought, well, let me do, and it was in a place I'd never gone before. And I put this on the floor. I sang one song, cover song with this band that was playing. It wasn't like I could go up and just play my own thing. So I paid the fee and whatever. And then I put this down for a moment and I stepped on it and cracked it. And fortunately, this fixed it to the extent where it's that low tone that it's making, which isn't very low, but that's the lowest it goes. I couldn't make that at all before because the air was seeping through. I could play it, but rapping it like that seems to have. Basically, it's okay. I'm getting bitten again, like really bitten. I haven't eaten much today. I ate when I woke up this morning. I haven't eaten since then. I haven't eaten lunch. I don't even know what time it is. 3 o'clock something? 4 o'clock? I don't know. 2 o'clock? 3 o'clock? It's definitely past 2. Probably past 3. Maybe past 4. I'm not sure. It's like I had a lot to say and I have nothing to say now. It's fine. I needed to get out here and be in nature more and more and more and more and more. I really just want to be in nature more and more. And I hate being indoors all day and being inside the apartment. Or I do stay in the apartment sometimes, which I could leave, but I'm working and I'm like tired. I come home, I'm tired, and then I have to work the next day. Teach, and then being out is like being out on the trains, and it's life soul-sucking being on the trains. Not just because there's so many bodies and people, but because it's just so depressing. Just looking at people's faces and posture, and it's like everyone's giving up on life, and they're just like masks with the noses in the phones. Not everyone wears a mask, and I'm not insulting people who wear masks or anything like that, but it's just depressing. It's like the eyes are dead, and it's like if people look like they're having fun, it's like because they're some fun video or some fun app or some video game or some messaging. And I don't really have any clan, they call it, right? Or tribe. There's no clan, there's no tribe for me here after over 5 years. Not at all. And so I'm not doing shows, and I was invited to do this one event that I had been doing for a while, and I couldn't do it because I'm working nights, and then I never got another invitation, and then the eventer stopped doing the event. So I contacted him. He's like, yeah, well, I'll let you know when we start doing something again. Okay. I don't really like performing at events where the reason behind the event is to drink and chat, and I mean there's nothing wrong with socialization. I think socialization is good and important. I'd like to frankly do more of it if it's having a real conversation with a real person, but that's not, events. It's like, I don't know. It's also like decided, you know, like do it this way, do it that way, you get 30 minutes, you get 30 minutes. I'd rather just do this, I guess, you know? And even just and film it like this. And the kids came out and they go, oh, you were a YouTuber? Are you doing YouTube? I said, yeah, kind of, actually. I guess so. Am I a YouTuber? I guess so. I don't have to post this to anything. I would be doing it anyway, I think. It's really cloudy now. It's really warm now. It's cloudy. It's not supposed to rain. Hope not, because I'm on my bike and I've got my guitar and stuff. I think I need to move to the countryside. I don't know. Just feeling really burnt out from this lifestyle. I want to be closer to nature, to the earth, and farther from all the advertisements and noise and nothing whatsoever that attracts me to that at all anymore. Going to clubs or going to... I love music, but like I don't enjoy those things anymore. And I don't have conversations with people that like make me feel connected either. So something has shifted. I mean, it's been several years now. It's really peaceful here, even with the cars going by, and it's not perfect, right? You know, in that idealistic sense of the Walden image of, right, being out in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. The plus is that I can get on the road and, you know, I haven't eaten, right? I could go find a place to have a coffee and whatever, edit this video. But I'm tired of daily being in the Matrix, you know? This is not the Matrix, huh? That is out there. It's tiring, very, very exhausting. Drains me, really drains me daily. Bright lights, the fluorescent lights, and the closed spaces, and all the equipment, and computers and stuff. I mean, I'm on the computer sometimes, but even that, you know, it's not good for my body, my neck problems. A lot of those, I'm sure, are at least in part from that. I'm using the computers, from using the iPhone. Seems to hurt less now. I mean, I think nature really does heal us, and I think maybe the body is telling me to wake up and get out of this lifestyle, which is killing me. Like, quite literally it is. It's destroying my health. This is where I've been for several hours today. I've been sitting and doing bits of talks that I may or may not use. I didn't really say the things I had planned to say, or I didn't really get to them, and I was in the middle and the kids came, which was cool. Excuse me. Because it was cool. I mean, shot with the kids came and showed me their tokage. They're really lizards. And I haven't eaten, and it's getting cooler, and it's almost like 3:30, so I'm gonna leave.